The lowliest of foods, the most simple of foods. A little bit of flour, a little bit of water, a little bit of stuffing, and a whole lot of love make the perogy. And ladies and gentlemen, every ethnic group across Canada seems to have their own brand of pierogi. The Ukrainians call them perogy. Polish people call them pierogies. Russian people call them pilmeni. Don't forget the Italians with their ravioli. Chinese have wontons. Jamaicans, patties. East Indians have samosas. And don't forget the English people have given us pasties. Woo! We are truly a Perogy Nation, and I am on a mission. As a Canadian, I want to learn about every single ethnic pierogi there is in this country. I want to learn how to make all the different pierogis, the samosas, the raviolis, the wontons. I want to learn what the food is that binds us all, the perogi. Here am I in beautiful Thunder Bay, Ontario, sitting on the Lake Superior. Behind me is the sleeping giant. Now, legend goes that Nanny Bijou, the spirit, the sleeping giant, let the cat out of the bag and told the people where to find the amethyst. Oh, that was a boo-boo, didn't like that. The other spirits banished him, and now he's to spend the rest of his days guarding the bay. Shh, he's sleeping. But you know, I think really that's no man out there guarding the bay. I think it was really a lady. And she's just tired because she's been making pierogies. Whew, she needs a nap. Mama always said, pinch, make sure you pinch. Don't leave the edges open.
But because the cook going to complain when you don't do good job.
I know, and then
I'm all open.
And I'm going to get fired, and then what happens?
You get potato soup.
Because you know I make things up, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm not making this up, this is true.
Are you sure?
Yes. I want to find all the people in Canada, different kinds of people who make their own pierogi. So, I got on my bike one day, and I went on my bike way out of town, out past Mount McKay, way in the country, because I want to meet these people that own a Broadway variety store. And their names are Pretty and RK, and they came from Bombay, India, of all places, to come all the way from India. Where it's nice hot weather, they come here to 40 below. I don't know what's wrong.
Anybody's getting married and then the bride has to start cooking first. Daughter gets everything for her wedding, including from veggies to vessels to jewelry, clothes.
This is the bride?
Yes.
And she wears the most?
Yeah, she wears the most. Yeah.
And they love it here, so they stay here. They're opening a store. And in the store, they sell everything in that store. Honestly, you should see. They sell bread, they sell ice cream, they sell fishing license, they sell mouse traps, they collect the mail, they sell magazines, and they have in that store a restaurant. And they have their own kind pierogi that they call the samosa. Oh, good morning! I am here to meet the most famous samosa maker in all of Canada. Is that
How did you know?
Well, you know it gets around. My
Really?
name is Ivanka.
And I'm Pretty Agrawal.
Hello, pretty nice to meet you.
RK.
RK. Oh, I've heard so much
Really?
about. Yes.
Have you tasted our samosas?
No, but I could hardly
Sure,
say.
I will make you taste.
Are you gonna show me how to make them?
Sure, we'll try.
She used to be a scientist there. Yeah, and you know, when they got married, RK said she couldn't even boil water. But if you're a scientist, you know how to measure. You know how to measure, for goodness sakes. Of course, how hard could it be? So you was a scientist there.
Yeah.
You weren't a chef.
No, no way I was a chef.
Well,
No.
how did you come to be a chef in Canada?
I did have a wild dream of thinking of having a restaurant sometimes in my lifetime. Maybe it was that wild dream come true to have a restaurant here. Because really when I came to Canada, I really never had a job offer or anything. This little store that always had a little restaurant right from the beginning. So when people saw us, we had no intentions of starting an East Indian restaurant, actually, to tell you honestly. And then when people saw us, they started asking us if we were going to make some East Indian food. And of course, samosa was one of the most important things that they wanted to eat. And so we started making samosa. This is my kitchen. And this is where I make my samosas.
This is where all the action happens. You're not going to wear that beautiful dress to make samosas, are you?
Okay, I'll just change into something more comfortable and I'll join you in a few minutes.
All right, you go ahead and do that, and I will get ready myself.
Okay.
Because you know that in every hotel they give you what is called a shower cap. Look at that! I'm ready! How cute am I? Phonekika okra.
Hi!
Hokey toot, look at you! Your samosa dress is prettier than your other one. Oh,
I
you're
have no
beautiful.
problem. Thank you, and so are you.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
wonderful for coming and being here with me.
I'm
and
ready
sharing my
now.
samosa making. So, like I said, our samosas have potatoes in it.
Yes.
And so we start by boiling potatoes. In India, we have a big tradition that we boil everything that we cook is nowadays done in pressure cookers. So
Oh.
I have got all sizes and all kinds of pressure cookers.
And you've never blown your hair off.
Oh, you know what? It's just a fad that people live on that the pressure cookers can blow off.
Oh,
But,
I have watched it happen. I cooked something. I think it was a roast. Was on the ceiling one time.
Oh my God! No, I so far fortunate touch wood that I've never had all that happen. Okay.
All right.
So I've got the pressure cooker here.
All right. So you have cooked with this pressure cooker your whole life. So
All my life.
You know how.
I wouldn't say my whole life, but I would say my whole cooking career. Now this one is a special cooker. It doesn't blow off. It doesn't go off. It just makes a little sound, and then I lower the flame down. And another very interesting thing we'll show you, which all of us East Indian will have, and this is called the spice box. We do not open bottles all the time.
Yes.
So we just
What is this?
that's whole cumin seed. So first
Oh,
we
yes.
add a little bit of cumin seed,
Oh, a little pinch.
and then it starts spluttering. And our curry powders are basically made up of turmeric, cumin powder, cilantro or coriander powder, chili powder, and that's about what the curry powder is really made up of. What I'm going to add into it. Okay.
But it is the secret combination of
yes,
the.
probably it is that. But you know what? It's like when I'll put it, it's like 3-3. They say.
Yes, but you do it so fast that I won't catch your secret recipe.
You will.
Watch
Or maybe
carefully
switch it
how
up.
much. Just a
Yeah.
smidge of this and a pinch of that.
That's
One.
turmeric.
Oh, two. Oh, she's got lots of that in there. What is that?
That's the cumin powder.
3 of
They
those.
almost look
One
like
of those.
Like I said, 3-3.
I can't
Three
keep
is
track
a
of it.
3 is a very good number. I don't know why they add them all equal alike. And 2 spoonful. I've got them all figured out.
It's so colorful.
then I have a special spice here.
Oh, she's bringing out the special spice.
Well, it's not so special. Everybody knows about it.
What
It's
is
called the garam masala.
Oh, yes,
Garam masala. Now, a whole heap full of that.
And that's a combination.
Of lots of spices. Clove, pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, and I think a little bit of cumin too. But I really would. This is commercially bought. You can buy this commercially. Okay.
There is many spices in samosa.
Oh yes, a lot of them. And then I also add my salt in here so that the potatoes can get it. And
So you've boiled the potatoes. Now this is a little bit of oil with all the spices and they're mixing together. Oh.
grounded up jalapeno peppers.
You
Just to
are
give it
a
a zest.
hot little thing, aren't you? And garlic.
No garlic and onion in it.
What is that?
That's ginger.
Nice little zip.
Nice little zip. And then we just roughly chop up our potatoes. If you want to help me.
Let's try to not cut our hands.
Yeah, people don't like fingers in the food, I guess.
My mama used to say, oh, it's just added protein, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, Pretty wears her nicest dresses. She's not dressed with like this with apron and thing on head. No, she wears her nicest dresses. She doesn't even slop on herself. And RK, he is the best masher they got there. I don't know. Do you got somebody mashing here? He
What,
is.
potatoes?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a machine.
You got a machine? Well, they got RK there. And he's the best masher around, honestly. They work together as a team and they make samosas. They are so delicious. And they sell them all the time. People come just for their samosas. Honestly, they are so good.
See, sometimes I ask my husband to mash it for me because it really needs elbow grease.
I think we should get him in here mashing.
Okay, and then
I'll call him. I heard that you was the best masher
Really?
on Broadway.
No, not on Broadway. only in the store.
Come on, I want to see you get mashed.
Okay. And I'm going to get some peas.
We got the best masher here. I got to watch the technique. Look at that. You don't need to go to the gym, do you?
No.
You just do this.
I do dishes, I do shopping, I do
So
mashing.
You do the mashing, the dishes. Where can I find a man like you that would do all
Right
of this?
here, take me.
I think you're taken, honey.
Okay.
The last time I
So why mashing? Come.
I love to watch a man mash.
Now, most of the people in India do not add peas in it. These are just frozen peas and it's just a wee bit of it. I really have never measured how much I'm adding, just to. So that's how this one should taste.
Oh, I can taste the jalapenos now. Woo, 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 woo.
Now we come to the next step. So this is the filling already. We come to the next ready where we make the dough.
Why is that a different color than the flour?
That's I don't want to tell.
Oh, that is the secret ingredient she doesn't want us to know. It's cornmeal. No, it's not. Even if it was, you wouldn't tell me, would you? No.
And a wee bit of oil. All right, and then we start making,
Nothing? I was just guessing the secret ingredient. I don't think it's coconut. Now, is this pastry more like pie pastry?
Yes, I would think so. It would be more like a pie pastry.
And it holds together, really. It must be the special powder that holds it together.
Okay, so this is all done. I will weigh. Each and every samosa is weighed.
Really?
Yes, each and every one, because it's commercially. I don't want any customer to complain, oh, I got a small samosa and I paid $2 for it. So what happens, you know how difficult it is to roll out all-purpose flour. You must have done it in your pierogies and you know how difficult it is to roll it out. Watch the fun. I'll just put this in here and press it down. So it becomes nice and manageable now. See? Now you roll it out with your just long ones.
You are sneaky.
Yes, I am.
And did you think of this yourself?
Oh yeah, my husband.
Now
and
look at that. How easy is
I.
that?
It is. It is
And you want them long.
really long.
Really long. Now you put water with that
Yes,
special.
yes. So this becomes the glue,
Oh, the glue.
and we take this in a hand like this and put it on all the edges.
And I don't want to put too much. I don't want to put too little. You have to
Yes.
put just enough.
Hmm?
This way.
Yeah, the glue goes inside
Yes.
and overlapping about half an inch or something.
All right.
Stick it.
Stick it.
Thumb, overlap it here, the tail part, and here. Hold it like this in your
Okay,
hand.
I don't think I stuck it enough.
Yeah. And then we stuff it with our filling. Oh, okay. Okay, so sides have to be attached.
Sides attached.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then we make like a big pleat over here, like a pleat in a
Pleat.
skirt.
Yes.
See, stick it up.
And then stick it.
That's
First I
perfect.
shove it, then I stick it. Now those are fancy cooking terms you have
Oh,
there.
you know what? And once they're fried, you know what the best part is? You'll never know.
So everybody has their own kind of pierogi. I think everybody should just stop fighting, sit down and eat.
Good idea. Oh,
Hey?
wonderful idea.
You know, it is the pierogi that really unites us all, isn't it?
Wonderful.
Have a plate of
There'd be no
pierogi.
wars.
There's no, I know, what is there to fight about?
No wars.
Exactly. Hey, could I take some home movies to send to my family in Slobjev?
Okay, sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. I got my camera in my purse. I never used it before. My sister just gave it to me. I can't see. Oh, just a minute. Okay, there. Okay. Oh, these are going to be good ones. I'm going to get the sky cam now. Beautiful.
That's it.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank
you
you.
Thank you for sharing your voice with me.
Okay. Now we are going to fry them in the fryer. We've
okay.
already got the fryer ready. Right here. And then very slowly we lower them down. It takes about 5 pounds of potatoes, almost takes about 3.5 dozen for my size and this thing.
Yes.
And how much time does it take me? If I'm just constantly working at it, making the potatoes and everything, I've calculated it takes me about 2.5 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, if I do everything myself.
so it's nice to have help.
Yeah,
It
it's
passes
nice
the
to
time,
help.
doesn't it, to have
Yes,
people
yeah.
helping? So why do you come every week? What brings
Well,
you?
to help for the church, you know,
Yes,
they're selling and for friends here and talk. And
friends, talking. Is this your social club?
It's our church club, our social club, our
Yes.
sympathy club.
well, we get together and we talk and make money for the church.
But you share here. That's what I like. You share your skill, a lifetime of skill. What happens when you can't do this? Who's going to take over? Nobody.
You know who's going to make them? The big companies.
And will they taste? Can you taste the love in there?
No, you won't.
So
Look, that's a perfect brief. You're supposed
look,
to be like that.
get that on the camera. This is perfect.
No, get
I
it.
will now show you what is not perfect. So first we're mashing together and now we're straining.
Yes. So that's why it is so tasty,
Why?
because I mash it and then
Yes.
I take it out.
Yes. Yes, it has nothing to do with all the other, but
No.
no, I know.
Mashing is best.
It's a real strain to do this job, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Not to be pushy, it's not my house. But I think we should eat. Here they come.
Samosas.
Beautiful. All the hard work, and look it. Aren't they beautiful? Now teach me how to eat these correctly.
Put it in mouth. boiling, and don't say ha ha ha. Yogurt and cucumber.
Raita.
Raita.
Yogurt and cucumber.
Yeah.
All right.
And this is tamarind chutney. We call it imli ki chutney.
Tamarind chutney.
Yes. Garnish it with fresh cilantro.
Aha! I have special surprise for you. I have a sample of East Indian pierogies called samosas. And they're different from our pierogi, but they are still potatoes in dough. You can take one and pass them along. That's good. Very different pierogi. East Indian pierogi.
Thank you.
Pierogi from around the world.
Yeah, that's what they should have a festival, you know. Perogy from all over the world.
That is a great idea. Let us make a toast to the pierogies of the world.
Sure.
The History of the Perogy by me, Ivanka Waytowich. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a beautiful lady named Irena. She was a fabulous cook, and her specialty was these teeny little pancakes that every Saturday she would take to the market. One Saturday, she was walking to the market when she saw her beautiful true love, Yurko, coming towards her. Oh, it was like in the movies. They were running towards each other just as they was to meet. Yurko tripped over a big rock and sent his potatoes flying into the air. Irena, not knowing what to do, took her bowl and caught the potatoes as they was falling. Oh, great! Just look at my pancakes. They're ruined, she said. I know. Fold the pancake over, stuff the potato in there, crimp the edges, and pass them off. Nobody's gonna know the difference. So that's what they did. Off to the market, they carried their new potato pancake mixture. They were selling them at the market. Irena was nervous, but people bought them. They went crazy. They loved them. They couldn't get enough. And that is how the pierogi was started. Just like that, because Yurko was a little klutz.